This tutorial will cover the process of finding and sending a GODDRUN log. First, let me note that you may never need to do this. The only occasion in which you may be requested to send such a log is if we are trying to help you through some hardware issues. However, in case you do, this tutorial will show you the steps. Let's find the GODDRUN log. We're going to use Windows Explorer. So opening Windows Explorer can be accomplished in many different ways. In Windows 7, one of the most consistent methods that's always there is to right-click on the Start button in the lower left and click Open Windows Explorer. Windows Explorer is now open. So I'm going to navigate to the C drive. That's it right here under Computer. So I'm now looking at various folders that are in the C drive, and I have now navigated to God Games. I click on God Games, and over on the right we can see some of the many orbs that I have installed on this machine. I'm going to look at Karma Wash, so I double click Karma Wash, and now I'm looking at the files that are in the Karma Wash folder. So this is Computer, C drive, God Games, Karma Wash. And it would be in this folder that we would locate the GODDRUN log. However, you'll notice that there is no file called GODDRUN.log. There's a GODDRUN.dat and there's a GODDRUN. Now, if I right-click on this file and look at Properties, we'll notice that it is in fact a log file. However, on my system, I like to modify my folder options so that it does show the extensions, and I'm going to demonstrate that right now. You'll only need to do this once if you choose to do it. Go to the Organize button in the upper left of the Windows Explorer window. Click Organize, and then in the pop-up, go to Folder and Search Options. In the Folder and Search Options, click on the View tab. In the View tab, there's an option, Hide Extensions for Known File Types. Just unclick that so that it's not checked. Click Apply, and click OK. Now you will notice that there is a GODDRUN log file. Exactly what we were looking for. So this is the file that needs to be emailed. If you know how to email an attachment through your email program, then job is done. You can just email this attachment. If you do not know how to email an attachment, the simplest method of sending this will probably be to copy and paste the file. So that's the method I'm going to show you right now. First step, just double click this GODDRUN log file. That opens it in Notepad, and now we have all of this strange looking data. Not to worry, this is actually a normal GODDRUN log. I place my cursor anywhere in this file, doesn't matter where I put it. After I have my cursor in the notepad, I hold down the Control key, in my case with my little finger, and then I use my forefinger to press the A key. Actually, you can do this other ways, but I like the Control A. You can also click Edit and do Select All. And you'll see that it says Control A right there. So either do Edit, Select All, or press Control A. Then you can do Edit, Copy, which is Control C, or just do Control C if you happen to know that Control C means to copy. Now we have in our clipboard the full contents of this GODDRUN.log. So the task is pretty much done. The next thing we would need to do is to open our email program and paste that content into a new email. So let's do that. I'm going to pause the tutorial for a second. Okay, we are now looking at a Google Gmail new email form. In order to send the GODDRUN.log, all that's required is that I put the cursor inside this email body box and press Control V. That pastes the full content of the log into the email body. I can put a subject such as GODDRUN.log as requested, or whatever you care to enter into the subject line. If you include GODDRUN.log somewhere, then we will be given a clue that you're sending one and what it's for. Typically, you will only send a GODDRUN.log at request. At that time, we will tell you what email address to send it to. There's no point telling you the email address at this time because it changes. And if we give you one here, you may use an old address. So when it's requested for you to send a GODDRUN.log, we will tell you which address to send it to. And in order to send, I would just click my send button. Now if you're using Yahoo or any other of the millions and millions of email options, this will look different for you. The basics are the same. Just put your cursor inside the message body and press Control V to paste it, and then you can put the email address and subject line and click send.